Have you ever been invited to a holiday celebration in the United States but didn't know what to say? Maybe you weren't sure what people do on the 4th of July, how to join a conversation, or even how to wish someone a happy holiday.
If that's happened to you, don't worry. You're definitely not alone.
Today, you're going to practice a natural English conversation about the 4th of July. By the end of this lesson, you'll feel much more comfortable talking about American traditions, food, fireworks, family gatherings, and summer celebrations. I'm Anna.
And I'm Leo. We're really glad you're spending a few minutes practicing English with us today. All right, let's jump right into today's conversation.
Hey, Leo. The 4th of July is almost here. Do you have any plans for the holiday?
Hi, Anna. I do, actually. A few friends invited me to a barbecue at one of their houses, and later we're planning to watch the fireworks together. What about you?
That sounds like a wonderful day. My family usually gets together every year. We spend most of the afternoon outside, cook a lot of food, play games, and then stay until it gets dark for the fireworks. It's become one of our favorite traditions.
I really like that about the 4th of July. It feels like a holiday where people simply enjoy spending time together. Even people who don't have big plans often go to a local park or just relax outside with family and friends.
That's true. Since it's in the middle of summer, the weather is usually perfect for outdoor activities. Children are running around, music is playing, people bring picnic blankets, and neighborhoods feel very lively.
For someone visiting the United States for the first time, it can be a really interesting experience. Everywhere you look, you'll probably see American flags, decorations in red, white, and blue, and stores preparing for holiday sales.
Exactly. By the way, have you ever wondered why Americans celebrate the 4th of July?
I know it has something to do with Independence Day, but I'd love to hear a simple explanation.
Of course. The 4th of July celebrates the adoption of the Declaration of Independence in 1776. It's considered the birthday of the United States as an independent nation. Today, people celebrate that history, but for many families, it's simply a day to enjoy being together.
That makes sense. So it's both a historical holiday and a family celebration.
Exactly. You'll hear people say Happy 4th or Happy 4th of July throughout the day. They're both common greetings.
That's useful to know. Sometimes learners think they need a long sentence, but simply saying Happy 4th of July sounds friendly and natural.
Absolutely. Small expressions like that help conversations feel much more natural.
Speaking of conversations, let's imagine someone invites you to a 4th of July barbecue. What would you normally say?
I'd probably say, "Thanks for inviting me. I'd love to come." Or maybe, "That sounds like fun. What time should I be there?" Simple and polite.
And if you wanted to bring something?
I'd ask, "Can I bring anything?" That's a very common question. Sometimes the host might ask you to bring drinks, dessert, chips, or fruit. Other times they'll simply say, "Just bring yourself."
I always like that expression. Just bring yourself means you don't need to bring any food or gifts. Your company is enough.
Exactly. That's a nice expression to remember.
One thing I noticed is that food seems to be a huge part of the holiday.
It definitely is. You'll usually find hamburgers, hot dogs, grilled chicken, corn on the cob, potato salad, watermelon, fresh fruit, cookies, and plenty of cold drinks. Every family has its own favorite recipes.
Now you're making me hungry.
Mission accomplished. Do people usually eat outside?
Whenever possible, yes. People often set up tables in the backyard, on a patio, or at a local park. Everyone helps prepare the food, and the atmosphere is usually very relaxed. Nobody's in a hurry. People spend hours talking, laughing, and enjoying the afternoon.
That sounds wonderful. Sometimes the best memories come from simple conversations around a table.
I completely agree. Holiday meals aren't just about food. They're really about spending quality time together.
There's a nice expression there, quality time. Could you explain that for everyone?
Of course, quality time means spending meaningful time with someone, giving them your attention instead of being distracted. For example, we don't see each other very often, so it's nice to spend some quality time together. It's a very common expression in English.
Quality time. I like that phrase. I'll definitely use it more often.
Great. After the barbecue comes everyone's favorite part, the fireworks.
For many people, absolutely. Fireworks are one of the biggest traditions on the 4th of July. Cities organize large public shows and families gather early to find a good place to watch.
Some people even bring folding chairs and blankets several hours before the show starts.
They do. The best spots fill up quickly.
I've heard fireworks can last 20 or 30 minutes.
Sometimes even longer. Professional displays are carefully planned with music, different colors, and impressive patterns in the sky.
Sorry, Anna, could you repeat that last expression? I didn't catch it.
Of course, I said the best spots fill up quickly. When a place fills up, it becomes full because many people arrive. So if you want a good view, it's better to arrive early.
Thanks. That's another useful expression. Fill up.
Exactly. You'll hear it in many situations. A parking lot can fill up, a restaurant can fill up, a concert can fill up. It simply means there's no more room.
That's easy to remember.
Speaking of fireworks, do you enjoy them?
I do. I especially enjoy watching professional shows. The music, the lights, and everyone's excitement create a really special atmosphere.
I feel the same way. There's something magical about looking up at the sky while everyone watches together. Even adults become quiet for a few minutes.
That's true. It's one of those shared experiences that brings people together.
Exactly. Even strangers sometimes smile at each other or say, "That was amazing."
One thing visitors should know is that fireworks laws are different depending on where you are. Some places allow personal fireworks, while others only allow professional displays.
That's an important point. It's always a good idea to follow local rules and focus on safety. Professional shows are usually the safest option.
If someone was visiting the United States during this holiday, what would you recommend they do?
I'd recommend finding a local community celebration. Many cities organize free concerts, food trucks, games for children, and fireworks. It's a great opportunity to experience American culture while practicing English.
That's true. People are usually in a friendly mood, so conversations happen naturally. Someone might ask, "Where are you visiting from?" Or, "Is this your first 4th of July?"
Exactly. Those questions are perfect opportunities to practice speaking. You don't need complicated answers. For example, "Yes, it's my first 4th of July and I'm really excited." Or, "No, I've celebrated it before, but this is my first time in this city."
Those answers sound very natural.
Thank you. The goal isn't to sound perfect. The goal is simply to communicate.
That's something learners sometimes forget. Many people wait until their English is perfect before speaking, but confidence grows through practice.
Absolutely. Every conversation helps. Even small conversations at a barbecue or while waiting for fireworks help build fluency.
Speaking of barbecues, what's your favorite holiday food?
That's a difficult question. I'd probably choose grilled hamburgers with fresh corn on the cob and a big slice of watermelon afterward. How about you?
I'm going with a classic hot dog. Simple, delicious, and somehow it just feels like summer.
I can't argue with that. Hot dogs are definitely part of many 4th of July celebrations.
Do families usually stay together until late at night?
Many do. The fireworks usually begin after sunset, so families often spend the entire afternoon together. Some people even play board games, card games, or outdoor games while waiting.
It sounds like a relaxing holiday. Not rushed, just enjoying the day.
Exactly. It's one of those holidays where slowing down is part of the experience.
I like that. Sometimes we all need a day to disconnect from work and simply enjoy life.
Very true. And if you're learning English, holidays are actually wonderful opportunities to practice listening. You'll hear greetings, invitations, jokes, compliments about the food, and casual conversations all day long.
Even simple questions like, "Would you like another burger? Can I get you something to drink?" Or, "Did you enjoy the fireworks?"
Exactly. Those everyday conversations are incredibly valuable because they're the kind of English people actually use.
Before we finish, let's teach everyone one more useful expression. How about the phrase, "have a blast"?
That's a great one. Have a blast means to have a wonderful time or enjoy yourself a lot. For example, "I hope you have a blast at the barbecue," or "We had a blast watching the fireworks."
Have a blast. I love that phrase. It's perfect for summer holidays.
Definitely. Just remember that in this expression, blast has nothing to do with explosions. It simply means having lots of fun.
Good clarification. English expressions can be funny sometimes.
They certainly can.
Well, Anna, after talking about barbecues, fireworks, and summer food, I think I'm officially ready for the holiday.
Me too. I'm looking forward to spending quality time with my family, enjoying good food, and watching the fireworks light up the sky.
And for everyone watching, we hope you have a safe, relaxing, and enjoyable 4th of July, if you're celebrating. And if you don't celebrate this holiday where you live, we hope today's conversation helped you learn more about American culture while practicing English.
Remember, fluency doesn't come from memorizing hundreds of grammar rules. It comes from listening, speaking, and practicing conversations just like this one. Thank you so much for joining us today.
If you enjoyed this lesson, don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the English Talk channel, and share it with a friend who's learning English too.
Keep practicing a little every day, stay curious, and most importantly, enjoy using your English in real conversations. We'll see you in the next lesson.
Happy 4th of July, everyone. Goodbye and take care.